Okay, hi everyone. There's probably a big old shadow on my face right now. Let's scoot this over. I think we're good. Okay. So I am just doing this video. By the way, it's Nicole, aka Miss Wrights Trends. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I had my son's birthday party today, and yeah, it was very draining as it would be for a 4-year-old and all his friends and little cousins and everything like that. But I am actually doing a review tonight, or just mainly voicing my opinion about the Aaliyah movie. Everyone's talking about it, I know. There's just a couple things that I wanted to point out that I had read on some posts that were done on Wendy Williams' page on Facebook. First off, there was a lot of people saying, well, I don't understand why everyone had such high expectations because it's just a Lifetime movie. Well, and just to give you a disclaimer, this is my opinion. You can agree or disagree. I don't really care. This is my page. My channel, what have you. So just like everyone else, I'm entitled to my own opinion. I actually myself, I disagree with those comments that were made. First off, the Lifetime movie channel as well as the Lifetime channel have been huge. I mean, I don't know about you all, but I have been a Lifetime movie watcher since I was younger. So the movies that come out of Lifetime, I mean, they're the reason why they have made for TV movies. You know, those are the movies that come out of Lifetime have always been good to me. So to discredit or belittle Lifetime, saying that, well, this is expected because it's a Lifetime movie, I think it's just kind of a weird comment to make. I think they did amazingly with Bonnie and Clyde. I loved the Anna Nicole Smith movie, and a lot of the other ones that were made after people who had committed a crime or murder, based on true story movies. Like, Lifetime is what made that, you know, that saying, you know. I'm not saying that it came from them. I'm saying that they developed it because of the type of movies that they were making. So I say that to say this. I'm very disappointed as far as the movies that have recently come out of Lifetime that were just like the Aaliyah movie. It wasn't just this one. It was Saved by the Bell. I wasn't happy with that one, and I was extremely disappointed by how they depicted Brittany Murphy. I get that her story was a little twisted, meaning there was a lot of things that were he said, she said, and you know, everyone's story as what they remember it as. Obviously we aren't able to hear from Brittany Murphy's side, but you know, with that said, I think that they should try to do the best that they can to depict a story that is as close to their life as what it was as possible, you know. I'm a dancer at heart. I danced for almost 10 years. I did a lot. I was trained. So one of the artists that I looked up to, and even took the time to record her videos so I can learn her dances, was Aaliyah. She was such a huge inspiration to me as far as her dancing and her performing. I looked forward to seeing her perform because of how she danced. I loved it. Her voice was angelic, and just altogether, it was just, she was such an amazing performer, and I don't think they captured that. You know, granted, they have to add the drama in there because it's TV. I get that, but I don't think that they depicted how much of an amazing artist she was. They didn't focus on what she did as an artist, you know? So I'm not quite sure, you know, exactly what they were thinking, you know, as far as making this movie. I'm really disappointed. And it's not because I'm trying to gripe and complain. I'm disappointed as a fan. Like, that's how they saw her, you know, the girl that got married to R. Kelly. Like, who cares? You know, granted, that was part of her past, but she was known for much more better things than getting married to R. Kelly. Like, who cares about that? You know, they didn't mention hardly any of her songs. Like, the songs that hit, they bang, like they knocked the radio for months and years. So I'm not quite sure like what exactly they saw, but I think that her fans saw much more than what Lifetime depicted of her. And I think that's where the main upset comes from. Not only that, but the bad casting, of course. You know, I'm pretty sure people have gone in on that, so I'm not really going to touch on that. But, yeah, I'm disappointed. I was disappointed like 30 minutes into the movie. You know, just sitting there thinking like, what is going on here? You know, I knew that this young lady who played Aaliyah was going to be, excuse me, I don't know her name. I just saw her in Drumline, the second one, and she did good in that movie, but playing Aaliyah, I think Aaliyah just had like, her shoes were too big for her to feel, you know, and yeah, it was just bad. Even the parts where they did show her dancing, it was so bad, you know. For me, when I look at a movie or a show or anything like that, I'm a little bit analytical. Okay, a lot. I'm a Capricorn. I can't help it. So when it comes to, you know, analyzing movies and shows and everything like that, one of the things that I like to consider is whether or not the casting did their job in casting the correct person to that role, you know. And I don't think they did a good job at all throughout this entire movie. Yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like we were hyped up, you know, to be excited about this movie, and it gave us nothing. We got some false advertisement, you know, and I think it's funny now, but I get it. But looking back on the commercials, they didn't show hardly anybody that was in the movie, like, you know, as far as Timbaland and Missy and Damon Dash. They didn't show any of them hardly in the commercials. So I'm thinking now, like, I'm just sitting here like, I wonder if they did that on purpose to, you know, not deter people from watching the movie, like, oh, this is whack, it's gonna be a whack movie. But yeah, like I said, my main gripe about the movie was that I just really feel that they didn't really depict the artist that she was. You know, they just looked at the fact that she had, you know, she was young and she dated R. Kelly supposedly and married him, and her romance with Damon Dash. And I'm like, Really? Like, she died. She literally died for music. So that shows the dedication that she had, you know, as an artist, for how much she loved music and the whole artistry of it, you know? So that, like, to me, I was going in it like that's what they were going to center it around, you know, the fact that she had multiple talents and she did this and that movie, you know, like you know, this woman was talented. And like I said, I understand that they needed to add the drama in there, but I really do think that they could have added more of her talents in the movie, you know. So yeah. I did not cry. I'm proud of myself. But rest in peace, Aaliyah. Like, she was definitely and still is, to me, the princess of R&B. She really is. And there's no one out there that can replace her. They can try as much as they want to, but they won't. They won't. She was beautiful and talented, and I'm sure, I mean, you guys know the list. I don't need to convey that to you, but yeah. Yeah. I'm just, I don't know. I'm at a loss of words because I guess I was just wanting more and really didn't get that. You know, I was one of those people, and they showed the behind the headlines after her movie, but I was one of those people that broke down and started crying. I cried for at least 2 weeks. I was devastated. When I say I was inspired by this woman, like, you don't even know. It felt like somebody I knew was being ripped out of my life for good. You know, like, you lose somebody close to you. And that's the crazy part about it, is like, you know, she doesn't even know me. She doesn't know my name. She doesn't know me from, you know, any other person walking down the street past her, you know. But with her music and all her talents, you felt like you were close to her. And when all of that was taken away, especially with what they were saying about her having all these things lined up, I was that person that was like, oh my gosh, Aaliyah got Matrix? Are you kidding me? You know, I was excited to see that, you know? I was so excited. I could not tell you how excited I was. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill it. When she got Queen of the Damned, I was like, I was ecstatic. You know, to see her do something outside of her normal element, just get out of here. Like, I was waiting for the lights to just brighten because she was doing something so amazing. That movie is still one of my favorites. I have it in my collection. That's how much I love her. When I got her CD, I made copies of it so the original wouldn't get scratched. No, I mean her latest CD. I have all of her CDs. She was just amazing. And when you lose something that great, like when the industry loses someone that amazing, a void gets opened up, and no one else can fill that. Just like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, those are people that will never ever be replaced because they have put their fingerprints all in the industry, and no one else is going to be able to get rid of them. They have left a lasting impression. And I think because we think so highly of Aaliyah, now, I'm sorry, I can't speak for everyone. Me personally, I felt like it should have been greater. Like, she deserved better than that. So, yeah. So those are my thoughts on the movie. yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying not to cry because I don't want to be one of those people, but hopefully you see my passion and you see where I'm coming from. And it's not just one of those, you know, typical complaints like, oh, I did not like it and da da da. Like, I genuinely mean, you know, these critiques from my heart. Like I said, I believe that she deserved better. I really do. Brittany Murphy, she was on a different level than Aaliyah, but she was on her own level. I think that she deserved something better than what that movie depicted her. It felt like they were making fun of her, and it was kind of comical, but at the same time it was a little bit morbid. Like, how can you put this movie out there and you're practically making fun of her? So, I don't know. I hope that if Lifetime continues to do these kind of movies where they're doing the based on true story, or you know, the stories of people passing, you know, that are legacies or icons or whatever, what have you, I hope that they take in what everyone is saying and not so much taking offense to it. I mean, there were some offensive ones out there, but you know, all the harshness aside, there were some, just like this one, there were some genuine, you know, critiques out there, and hopefully they take that into consideration. So, all right. That's it. I promise I'll be quiet now. But thank you for watching, and I owe you a video. I know, an update on my hair. Maybe I'll do that now. I'm not sure. But list your comments. Anything that you felt about the movie that I did not say, that needed to be done. What was, you know, your taste, and how do you feel about the movie? I would love to read your comments. I know that Wendy is getting it right now. I know that. I saw a lot of pretty mean comments directed at Wendy, so everyone's looking forward to her show on Monday. I don't even want to know, but I do have it set to record. But yeah, let me I wouldn't mind reading your opinions and what you guys think. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so I'm definitely going to be respectful of them. Let's keep it nice. Let's keep it adult and nice. You know, we're debating, not arguing. There is a difference. So yeah, thank you for listening and watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll do my update right now though. Yeah.